two options. Option one, you get into your masculine energy and you go for what you want. You go after the man you want and you get him. And then eventually you're let down because the work that you put in to obtain him isn't the same work that's going to keep him. And let's be real, you can't pair masculine with masculine necessarily. There has to be some type of feminine masculine dynamic in female male relationship. So this is nothing against my same sex relationships. I love you guys. Please don't take any harm to this. But you desire for this relationship, you get it, it doesn't turn out how you want, and you realize that that man isn't putting any type of effort forth in that relationship. He's not making dinner reservations. He's not helping you out around the house. He's not doing anything to help make your load easier. But you missed a step when you decided to try and get this man. Option two, you decide you're going to rest in your feminine energy and you're going to put all the effort, all the work that option one girl did into yourself. And you utilize amazing techniques that help you manifest the perfect man. Hello and welcome. My name is Kimberly Ann. I want to welcome you to the Rose Garden, where I help women all around the world to cultivate peace, tranquility, happiness, all within a feminine mindset. So stick around because we're about to dive in. So I am here because a viewer who is also a part of the same Feminine Energy Academy that I am in, shout out to Miss Natasha and Coach B, was asking how or what did I do to manifest such an amazing week that I had last week. And I'm going to let you guys know right now, I am still having an amazing week this week, even though my kids have made it back home. So, backstory. Kids went off to California for a week. Unbeknownst to me, my mom and my dad decided to let me know last Saturday they were taking my kids to California for a week on Tuesday of last week. I was like, oh my goodness, yes, sure, they can go. Thank you so much. So while my kids were gone, I literally planned the most amazing week that I ever had in my life. And one of the parts of the week, one parts of the week I had actually set into motion long before last week. And I decided to add on to the fun. So I planned myself speed dating. I decided to put in my own reservations for dinner at a beautiful restaurant. I also went to a place that I had been dying to go to just to go see the sights because it was at the top of a building. You could see the sunset, the whole 9 yards. I cleaned, reorganized my bedroom. I did a lot of stuff that was for me. Still went into work, had fun at work, the whole 9. Now, since I've kind of been on my journey, I've been doing a lot of inner work. And the inner work, I'm going to be honest with y'all, finally just started paying off. And I've been seeing it manifest in my outer reality. So, the young lady who was in the Feminine Energy Academy with me wanted to know what I had been doing because she had been following a lot of my stories. So, this video, my dears, is the video for you. I am going to share with you some of my amazing tips, some of my amazing manifestation hacks, how I manifested this amazing week that I had. And just so y'all know, I just went on a date with a gentleman who made the reservations. First off, let me rewind that back. I met him during the amazing week last week on an app. Now, those of you that may not know who I am or may not recognize me from my past fun life, I used to be a viral roller skater. I'm used to, a whole bunch of likes or whatever, but I kind of like stayed out the spotlight, dived back. I've left the scene, put it all together like that, right? I decide to start me a profile on Black. This is not an advertisement for Black. Just so you all know, I'm just letting you know what app it was. But Black, if you would like to, let your girl in on the, pay me, please do so. So I made me a profile on Black probably a week before my kids left. And it was quiet. It was quiet. Like there was no action happening on that app at all. At all. Okay? And all of a sudden, I'm trying to remember exactly what I did so I could walk y'all through exactly what I did. I can tell you what I did leading up to creating the profile and all that, because I was on other dating apps too. Don't get me wrong. I tried the other ones. I'm still using Bumble. But some of the others I was like, nah, they trash. And it was the type of people they were like, I guess filtering me to. I'm like, what is this? But that's neither here nor there. And one night, or no, I was at work. Yes, I was at work. It was Friday. I went into work. There was no action happening on my profile at all when I got up that morning. Okay, I probably had like 6 likes. While I was at work, all of a sudden, my Apple Watch was just dinging. Constant dinging. Ding, ding. And I was like, what is going on? So I look. I'm getting someone likes you, orange heart. Someone likes you, orange heart. And it would not stop. It was so bad. My watch literally died. I had to go charge my watch because it would not stop. It was constant ding, 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 ding. Do you know, by the time I got to my phone, I had over like 460 likes within this app. I was like, crazy work, universe. How do I go viral on a dating app? Wow. So I start scrolling through the people. And what I love about what they're doing on Black now is they're making people describe, and you don't have to, but it's good that people do describe what they want. So you'll see their profile picture before you even scroll, and it'll say casual or open to anything, serious relationship, marriage. And when I scrolled through that app and those people who liked me, and I'm gonna tell you, it took a long time. Like I didn't get through all of them in one weekend. I was looking at that, and if it was open to anything, to the left. If it was marriage, to the right. Serious relationship, I even took to the right as well. And if it was casual something, left. If it was nothing at all, because some people opted not to put anything on theirs, left. If it was 420 friendly, left. I was real selective about who I was about to allow, even just in my messenger in the profile. Okay. So it was insane. The next day, I had at least another 460, whatever. So we in the thousands, damn near. Okay, we at 1,000 at this point. All right. The next day after that, I had another 180. It was just constant likes. So I shared everything that happened last week with my friends in the Feminine Energy Academy, and I kid you not, my week was epic. It sounded epic, but it was epic. I managed to connect with one guy out of them 1,000 guys. And he and I conversation from jump was perfect. An intellectual, stimulating conversation. If you guys don't know, my other love is astrology. I took my natal chart and I deep dived into myself to learn what my exact love language is for me, what type of relationship I need for me, as well as how I need to communicate to whomever I'm with. And baby, when I tell you doing just that was a complete game changer, just in how I even function in any relationship, even at work. It was a huge game changer, even in how I manifest, the whole 9 yards. Okay. So I booked my reservation for dinner Sunday night after work. Yes, that was my last day of work. Sunday night. Now, mind you, I had been talking to this gentleman since Friday, and was conversing back and forth, and he was like, wow, you really took yourself to dinner? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, I never heard anybody else do that, but he was highly impressed. And I even talked to him on the phone as I'm getting dressed, and I'm doing my makeup like I'm really going out with somebody. I even had put my waist stuff on, like I was cinching up the whole. Man, listen, I went out to a solo date, like I was going out on a date with a doctor. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to see how it felt to get ready for a top notch date. I wanted to see how it felt to really be getting ready for someone who put in work for me. So what I did was I put the work in for me, made the reservation, got off of work, got myself dressed up, cranked up my car like the person was waiting outside, got in the car. Guess I had to drive. But y'all, I used my imagination. Einstein said, imagination is a preview to life's coming attractions. Let me tell you what happened in 24 hours after that solo dinner date. So that same gentleman that I was talking to as I'm getting dressed and getting ready for the day, who was like highly intrigued with my intellectual or our intellectual conversation, he's like, I never met a woman that actually speaks the same language that I speak. And that's enlightened language, if you all don't understand what I'm saying. And he's like, and then for you to be going on a date, bio, he's like, I'm really intrigued. I had to literally like kind of like, okay, I need to stop him from, taking up all my time, because I'm still rotational dating. Like the old me would have been so intrigued with him that I would have just deleted the app and been like, he's the one. The new me, nah. I'm gonna need to see at least about 6 months worth of some fun and consistency, a vacation in the mix. I need to see what happens when we get into a tough pickle. What happens when we get into a debate? Like, I don't want to be full on in a relationship and stuff get chaotic, and then I find out, okay, he's not the one. So I want to do, at least a good 6 months worth of, dating, conversing, getting to know one another. He's trying to give me all the information now. And I'm like, save some for later. Please. I'm bagging it up. Pump your brakes. Please. Thank you. But, so, let's see. I made my arrangements. No, I went to the solo dinner Saturday night. Take that back. Saturday night. 24 hours later, he asked me if he could take me to dinner tonight. I just got back from that dinner, and he took me to an amazing restaurant. Amazing. It's a restaurant that I had been to before, and it was good then, but tonight it was even better. And I hadn't been in that restaurant. It had since before COVID, so it's been a while. But it was a great date. He was on time. He actually added 8 minutes to his route to my house to give me a little extra time to get dressed. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Back in the day, I used to get really nervous before dates. Definitely ill. Should have been my sign to leave all of them people that I was messing with alone. But that's neither here nor there. That's the past. I was so chill and calm for this date. I was excited, but not nervous. Like, it was perfect. I felt perfect before the date. I don't know if y'all understand where I'm going. I felt the perfectness coming. That's the best way I could put it. I felt the perfectness coming. However, we both was nervous in the beginning. I forgot to stop so he can get out and open my door. But that's okay. And then even when we pulled up to the restaurant, I forgot to let him open my door to let me out. But that's okay. He did open all the doors to go into the restaurant. And when we left, he opened all the doors. He even made sure that I was on the inside of the sidewalk. Hint, hint, ladies, any man that lets you walk close to the street has a lot of feminine energy, and he will use you as a shield in a gunfight. Run. So, back to the story. He put me on the inside of the street. He was like, hold on, let me open that door for you. Open my door. Let me out the car at the end of the day. Gave me a hug. Did not try to put his lips on me. Praise the Lord. Can we give this man a round of applause, y'all? I'm going to add some applause to this video because and let me tell you what he did. So, I told him where I was. I sent him the link to the restaurant that I went to so he could kind of see, where I go. Now, the reason why I did that is because I wanted him to see the kind of life that I live. I'm true to this. I ain't new to this. So, he saw it. Do you know, my man's understood the assignment. He researched and he looked up various restaurants to make reservations at for us to go to and made the reservation. Do y'all hear me? Let me do I need to rewind this back? Because I made reservations for myself at a high-end restaurant. The white kitchen, that type of high-end restaurant. Went, enjoyed myself. It was delightful. And at least less than 48 hours later, I was sitting on a date with a man who understood the assignments without me having to tell him, and made reservations to take me out to dinner again. Another round of applause. So, now that y'all got the story, okay? Y'all got the tea, y'all got the story. If you still with me, we 20 minutes in. I'm going to edit this, make it a little shorter. How I manifest my week last week, which I know for a fact led up to this point right here. Here's some of the things that I did. For starters, I made me a vision board wall, or a vision wall. So I have these big dressers. You see this big dresser right here behind me? I have 4 of these in my bedroom. And on the side of one, I put a black chalkboard. I literally filled up half of that side of that case with what I desire, how I want things to look. I put my house on there. I'm looking at it right now. I want to do astrology damn near full time. I want to read charts. I want to give women a chance to learn themselves so deeply that nobody can ever tell them how to be. I want them to be able to figure themselves out. I want to guide them through the journey of learning what it is they freaking need to be successful, not just in love, but in life, with themselves, the whole nine. Okay, I put a whole bunch of ancestor money on there. Look, I don't know if y'all can see. Can y'all see that? It's catching my face. I'm getting dings still right now. Damn, y'all can't see it. Hold on, let me see if it'll focus on the. It won't even focus. Forget it. It won't even focus. I've been getting dings this whole time, but this one I really felt, because it was like more than one that came through. I put up there, because I'm back in school, so I'm getting my RNs right now. I put up there my RN. I put up there a check from like a client that wants to be their personal astrologer. I put up roses because I love roses. Roses is just my favorite. That's why I call this the rose garden, because my dream is to actually have a rose garden when I get a house. I put up there a picture of a couple in Bali, and it got the words Bali behind them. I put up a picture of myself at the top. So I did like a pyramid scheme, and I put a picture of myself at the top, and it's actually my profile picture here on the YouTube channel. That picture of me is probably one of the happiest moments of my life. And all I was doing was going to like a basement concert in Atlanta. But I had so much fun on that trip. I felt light as a feather. I felt like a queen. I felt like a woman. That was part of the reason why I put that picture up there. And I loved how radiant I looked in that photo. So as I manifested, as I was making all this stuff, like I even put up how I want my body to look. I don't want to be extremely thin at all. I love me and a curvy woman. I just want to be fit and slightly smaller. I think I'm going to get down to about 222. That's my goal weight. I'll put up there a beautiful plus size woman and her man on a bridge kissing. They was doing a photo shoot. She had no idea she was getting proposed to. And it was after the proposal of them. And she had like her one leg up. And when I tell you, when I saw the photo, I saw myself. When I saw the photo. Literally, I'm actually put it here in the video right here so y'all can see it. Okay, does she not look, side profile, does she not resemble me? Look at her. And if y'all see like my whole body, baby, I was like, this is me. Like, this is the size I am. I'm actually a little smaller than her now. Yeah, but I was this size. I'm a little smaller than this now actually, but when I saw it, I was like, this is me. Pink. I love pink and white. Like, I'm sure y'all could tell I love white. Don't judge me. But I was like, this is her. I even put up a picture of the wedding ring. I mean, the engagement ring that I desire to have. Like, I'll put up all that. Okay? Now, after I did that, I also scripted on the person who I wish to be with. I did script on the man. I script on how he behaves, his communication, him with friends. I also scripted that I wanted him to be a person who had a past that he healed from. So I wanted him to be a person who is well-rounded, and he went through some things, but he, you know what I'm saying, he's bloomed into this phenomenal man. Like I wanted someone who was like me, kind of like the black sheep, been through some stuff, but look at me now. That you know what I'm saying. I wanted him to be heavy, and I even wrote down career wise, but I also wanted him to be someone who's comfortable around people, very attentive to me. I even put how he would look if a woman came around, look down maybe, or if a woman approached him, he'll let them know, hey, this is my queen, you know what I'm saying, I'm with somebody, thanks but no thanks. I did, when I say I scripted in detail, I did that, I want to say at the beginning of February, and I read that description every day for 7 days, every day. And even to this day, if I feel like I need to reiterate my person and feel his energy on me, no, I take that back. I did it at the beginning of March, and here's why I remember that. I did it at the beginning of March because on my birthday week, which was another great week, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, I went to a sound bath, and do you know, I physically left my body and was on a date with that person. Like, it was insane. That's for another story. Don't worry about it. So I scripted my person. Okay. Next, I scripted the version of me that I wanted to be before that person arrives. That is how I ended up creating the dream board wall, which I also made it as a screensaver on my phone, and I created a whole collage on my phone. And using the vision board app, which I will put up a recording here so you can see how I utilize the 369 method with the vision board app. And what I would do every day, and I created, actually we had the 369 portal, so it was March 6th, and the 9 came from, we're in the year 9. I literally used that portal to create my entire vision board, everything. And it was that week up to that 369. Y'all, I got another one. Leading up to that 369, that I created my person, the version of me I am. And then someone in the Feminine Energy Academy was like, "Hey, you can even script about your dates." And I was like, "Oh my God, I did not think about that. I could script about my dates." Because, I was like, I hadn't had any dates yet. I've been on date naps since January 1st. I made the conscious decision at the end of 2024 that I was going to start dating again. I cut off a whole bunch of folks that was irrelevant and just eating up energy. Like, when I say I dusted out a lot of stuff. So, I use a 369. I woke up in the morning, would flash the vision board, and what happened, there's like a play button on it. And you hit play, and it'll take the pictures and flash them real fast. So I would do that 3 times in the morning, six times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. And I flash before my eyes my future reality. I can't even say it's future. I feel like it's like really happening before my eyes right now. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I really feel like my future reality that I thought was in the future is here. It is here. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It's happening right now. Literally. I am even seeing the version of me that I would be like before my eyes. I'm gonna tell y'all, leading up to maybe about right after Valentine's Day, I was wearing wigs. Look at my hair. And it's crazy. Everybody be like, look at all that hair. Not all of it is mine, but my real hair is literally as thick and as long as the weave I have in. I'm literally just wearing it just to keep my hair protected. Like, that's it. But I was wearing full-blown, full lace wigs. I'm not even doing that anymore. And that was the version of me that I wanted to eventually become. I didn't think it would happen this soon, but it did. And I'm happy. Like, I've been able to manage this hair and this hairstyle continuously on a daily basis. And it's been so easy. Like, I don't know I can't, like, you guys see, like, I feel like Audrey Hepburn from Breakfast at Tiffany's. I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel royal with my hair like this. Okay? I feel royal. It's just, this has been a great journey. So now, another way that I would manifest is inside the journal app. If you have an iPhone, you have the one that has a little book like this, the journal app. I started journaling my feelings. I started journaling, especially moments when I would have like flashes into the future. I would journal on those feelings so that I can keep them. And what I like about the journal app is you can actually record yourself. So what I would do is when I had those feelings, I would do a rampage. And a rampage is like, for example, like this. I'm the most magnetic woman in the room. Every room that I enter into, the room becomes me. Every room that I enter into, my energy takes up space in that room. It even makes the energy better in that room. I attract some of the most high value men ever. I have the most amazing dates. I am becoming the version of myself that I've always desired to be. I make so much money. Money comes to me quick and easy. Money stays with me. I invest in 8 different investments. I have 8 streams of income. I am an 8-figure woman. Like, I was doing rampages, literally. And with those rampages, anytime I felt like I needed to hear myself rampage about myself, I would play them. And the best times that I would play them, early in the morning, as soon as I wake up, before I even get out the bed, as soon as my eyes crack open, I try to remember, play a rampage. And right before I go to sleep. And another good trick that I would do is I would play YouTube affirmations on my desktop computer while I'm sleeping. My desk is here. I sleep right there. I would play it loud on my computer every night. I am the most magnetic feminine woman in the world. I am a goddess. I deserve goddess treatment. Men love me. Men desire to treat me like a queen. Men desire Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you guys fully understand what I'm saying? When I manifest now, I manifest. Like, I fully immerse myself into my imagination. A lot of folks was calling it on social media Delulu. I don't even like saying that because I don't want to say that I'm delusional about my desires. No, they're mine. God gave them to me. I am entitled to feel them. So I fully immerse myself into it all. Literally into it all. I was every day. Every day. Anytime I thought about it, like clockwork. I'm looking at my vision board on my phone, my lock screen. And this is tips that I received in the Feminine Energy Academy. And I'll put their link down below. So if y'all want to jump in on the action with the rest of us ladies that's getting coached by Coach B and Miss Natasha, y'all can too. Because I don't have my own Feminine Energy Academy. I'm not there yet. And Miss Natasha and Coach B, they're doing a great job. I don't need to do all that. I like doing what I'm doing right here. But yeah. The manifesting has been manifesting. Oh my God. What is, oh Lord, what's going on? I gotta see what's going on, y'all. But yeah, the manifesting has been manifesting. Literally. So that is it for the video today, guys. If you have not already, by the end of this video, have hit subscribe, give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Listen, go ahead and hit that below because we got more to go. We are blooming into beautiful flowers. Welcome to the Rose Garden. I am your host, Kimberly Ann. It has been a pleasure meeting with you guys. Get to scripting, get to rampaging, and get to dreaming, baby. Let that imagination give you a preview into your future. Bye.